Okay, should be going live any second. Welcome back to the Swansea career mode. Welcome back to FIFA 18. First two games of today's stream, we're going to take on Burnley and Bournemouth, both bottom of the table. Only won one game each, so should be winning these games, to be fair. We'll play them, and then we've got a tough game after that one. That's going to be Chelsea. It's away from home at Stamford Bridge. So two easy games to start the stream off. Then we're going to take on Chelsea's on a Wednesday night game. Interesting. At Stamford Bridge, Stoke, West Brom, and Man City. We could sim a few of these games. We'll see what we're feeling. Maxi George, welcome to the stream. Anonymous, welcome to the stream. Carl, welcome to the stream as well. How's it going? How's your day been? Hey, this first one against Burnley. Bottom of the table, Burnley. We're still pretty high up in the league. Guess we're playing white. I don't know how white's that white gonna be. Go with white versus black just to make sure there's no kit clashes. You pissed off? What's up, Carl? Neymar Jr., welcome to stream, man. How's it going, dude? Why not doing my player career mode? I'm doing a my player sort of off camera just to get some games, but I'm able to do a my player later on rather than at the start. Let's get Ferrari on the bench. Fan favourite Ferrari. Gersbeck's going to be in goal because he's still injured. Luke Shaw is back from injury. Not going to play this game though. We'll wait to leave him out for another one. Don't want to re-trigger his injury. Goose boy. Really? I bloody too. Oh, was that Sunderland? You got beat 5-2, really? Damn, dude. I didn't see the result. I'm pretty sure you was saying it was like 1-1 or something like that. Maybe it was 2-2. Can't quite remember, so. Oh, I need a 10th game now. I always lose the controls. That's better. Okay, let's not watch the start because I don't want my stream to get banned. I've got Naki Wells up front. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 5-2. Damn, dude. That's not good. Oh, crap. We almost conceded straight away. Gersbeck, good save. Carl Chuckle, welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? A few empty seats up in the top stands. Not a sellout game. Burnley obviously bottom of the table, so the fans aren't too happy right now. Torres clears that one up into Wilfried. Go to the Wilf. Neymar isn't playing. What am I talking about? There's Leroy Furt. Switches on. Really fancy never. Jack, welcome to stream, man. How's it going? Trapper, welcome to stream as well, dude. Trapper, if you need any help with your history paper, just let the chat know, and I'm pretty sure we could all chip in. I know the history of Mars bars, so if that helps. Not sure what you're doing it on. That's a good ball into Goodmanson. Oh, nice back heel. Anti Loughton. I thought he was putting salt on your dinner. I was like, why is he putting so much salt on his dinner? It's because you're shaking your leg, and it sounds like you're shaking salt. I was like, well, he just keeps putting salt on his dinner. God damn. There's already salt on the. The future of games is Jake going to be playing Megacon. Federico Fernandez, centre back. Let's not have a shot with him. I was giving it away to Goodmanson. That's poor, man. Ashley Barnes gets a 1-2. Another history of F1. Come on. Goes back, decent save. You're here for once. Yeah, you finally dropped your girlfriend off your dick and you win. Good work, Jack. Rocky Messer. The Flano. Ross Barkley. Room out wide here for Olsen. Back post towards Torres. He tags it, and oh, it's a good save by Heaton. And for some reason, they put it back into the box, and that's not a pass back. Okay, game. Oh, good header, Fernandez. Third. Torres going through. This is his speciality. Turn on the edge of the box. Tackle that time, though. Johnny Hendrick. Runs into Ross Barkley. Hendrick's still going though, and he skips over another challenge from Barkley. Ball gets put in the box. Olsen's underneath it. Luckily for us, gets his head on it. Leroy Fer gets his toe in. Rocky Messer. Sam Hussein, welcome to the stream, dude. We've done the ball for Bonnie Song here. No, this is first game. We haven't scored. Half an hour in. We've sank the ball for Bonnie yesterday though. Why is Barkley 99? Oh, because Kyle, who suggested him, decided that he wanted to be number 99. So he is. Torres, Wilfried, room again for Olsen, breaking from left back. That's a good tackle. Wilfried Bonner's in there, Goodmanson clears it. Heaton's 81 rate and plays for Burnley. Could be a good signing for us if we choose to go that route. Especially if Burnley get relegated this season. Next season, bringing in Burnley if Fabianski makes a move away from the club. Or even starts dropping rates. Well, I don't think he will do, because goalkeepers don't usually. Ball's gone out of play. I mean, he's 80 rated and he plays for Liverpool. He's probably the highest rated player. Especially after last night's performance. There's Renato Sanchez into Ross Barkley for Bonnie. Leroy Fer. Bonnie's going around him again. Oh, that's a poor pass. Bring in Ospina. I don't know if we actually need a new goalkeeper. I mean, there's other positions we're going to have to improve before goalkeeper, unless Fabianski leaves. I mean, he's injured at the moment. I don't know why we're looking to replace Fabianski as the decent goalkeeper and make decent saves for us. Robinson, Boosted, into Ashley Barnes. Oh, took him out there. What a tackle that was. Naki Wells gives it away to Olsen. There's probably a yellow card coming his way after that tackle. Was it Fer or was it Olsen who put the challenge in? Or over the top towards Fernando Torres. First touch is decent. 2 added minutes at the end of this half. Leroy Fer, Sanchez, Barkley giving away to Hendrick. And for some reason, we are not better than bottom of the table Burnley up until this point. There's Naki Wells. Ball went out. That's half time. I gotta turn the sound out a little bit more. I don't want the echo playing. Say hi to my mate. My mate's in the chat somewhere. Yeah, Boost Boy in the chat is actually the guy who sat over there. Very recently joined, he did. He's just moved. Also, we don't have any money to put a bid down for him, so we're going to have to wait anyway until January, and then we could possibly get him in January, but he's recently moved this season. And we don't have the money to do that deal. Here's Ross Barkley. It's not a good start to the second half. We need to be better this half for sure. Hey, it's Mick. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Right, Sanchez with a decent tackle. Girlfriend and choose. You got a new haircut. I'm surprised I haven't seen a picture on Twitter. Then again, I haven't really been on Twitter, so. have put a picture on Twitter. I'm sure Lewis Robson will send it to the group chat so we can all take a nice look at your face. Torres. 6 goals in the Premier League for Torres. Only Lacazette, I think it is, who's scored more goals than him so far this season with 7. Oh, Flano's tackle, but Brady walks through it. Now here's Barnes. That's going to be a goal kick. Decent tackle. What a poor pass. Flano is letting me down right now. Ulstad into Naki Wells. Good tackle by Federico Fernandez. He's been our best centre-back by far. Naki Wells pressured by Sanchez and we get away with a touch. Torres squeezes the ball into Wilfred Bonny. But what is he doing there though? He's just walked off the ball. Too easy. Okay, Mesa keeps it in play as well. Fernando Torres into Bonny. And he just can't get the cross in. And the passing is poor as well. Got to be better attacking wise here. We've started slowly. Bonny's almost nicked that one for us. Robbie Brady down the left hand side for Burnley. Ball into the box and Barkley heads away. Surely that's Roque Messa's ball. It's been nicked there by Johnny Hendrick. Under pressure on him. That's not a free kick, referee. Come on, man. Out in the league with 3rd, we are. Torres is your best client by far. Sub on Ferrari. We're going to have to make a change here. It's not going to be Ferrari, though. At this point, it is going to be Callum Wilson. It is going to be the Wilfred Bonny. All in. Got to defend this. It's going to drop towards Gersbeck, and he does well. Just not playing the best football right now going forward. Barkley, Olsen on the overlap from left back. Barkley, Torres. Oh, look, that's where Torres has been so good, and he's just been caught there. Got to be a little bit better. Tackle by Olsen. Can't get the possession. Matty Loughton into Barnes. Nice from Alfie Mawson though. Come on, Fernando Torres. This is his time. Beautiful. Torres. Oh, that's unlucky. It's going to be cleared away. You know quick subs are a thing, right? I do know quick subs are a thing. It doesn't always give you the sub that you want. I do. Sanchez. A little bit of room for Renato Sanchez! And he scored. It's in the back of the net. Renato Sanchez gives us the lead. That's a good finish from Renato. Heaton beaten. At his near post. Probably should do better there. Emma got banned for 3 matches. What did he do? Scoring too many goals. Tom Hamed banned for 3 matches. Fair enough. I didn't watch the Brighton game, so I don't know what he's doing. Ball punted forward. Aki Wells brings it down. 10 minutes to keep this lead. Tackle comes in. Wells' ball still there. Flano clears it away. 10 minutes to go. Ferrari, please. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. Let's get Ferrari on there for Ross Barkley. Leroy first coming off. And on comes Gaios. The usual subs. Tackled by Sanchez. He keeps the ball in play. And Ferrari gets to that ball first. And the youngster is breaking away here for us. First involvement. Ferrari looks into Fernando Torres. And it's unlucky. Westwood just gets there first. Right again though. From the young man, Nicola Ferrari. Stepped on Yedlin's leg. Alright, okay. Did he not get sent off in the match? Is it like one of them things where they just come back and look at it? Or did he actually get sent off? Ferrari into Gaios. Now out wide is Martin Olsen on the overlap. Callum Wilson's there with him. Ball though cuts out by Long. Ball into the channel. For Johnny Walters to chase. Got tackled by Alfie Mawson though. Centre back deals with that problem really well. And now he slipped it into Callum Wilson. And Wilson could be away here. He's going to get into the box. It's Wilson coming through. Chipped in towards Renato Sanchez. A little bit of room for Sanchez to take a strike. And he puts it wide of the post. Wasted chance there. We saw Ashley Williams. We have Jordi Amat coming back from his loan next season. So I think we're getting a very good defender. He's like 77 rated, Jordi Amat. So we're getting a good centre back in there. That's a decent touch by Walters. And it's in the back of the net in extra time. Johnny Walters levels the game for Burnley. Gersbeck beaten. That's just unlucky, man. Johnny Walters takes his chance. This is going to be drop points for sure. Ferrari. Olsen. Back towards Ferrari, but the full-time whistle has already gone. We didn't really get that 3 minutes there for sure. And we've been absolutely robbed. Ah, that's frustrating, man. A 1-1 draw away from home. I think we deserved better, but Boy DW, welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? Yeah, let's take Wilson out of training for a second because we have this guy. Oh, no. What the fuck? No. Who's top goal scorer for us right now? So Fernando Torres has got 6 in the league. I think he's probably going to be top goal scorer. As you can see here, Aguero's got 7 goals, Torres 6, Mata 6, Lacazette 6, Townsend 6, Tadic 6. Richarlison also has 6, and then Alexis Sanchez currently on 5 goals for the season. You have Bournemouth next. We'll got beat by Southampton 2-0 in game. Liverpool aren't having the best start to their season actually. They're around mid-table, as are Spurs. They're the 2 teams that aren't doing that well. But the rest of the league looks how you'd expect it to look. With, you know, Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United. Southampton have crept up there as well now. Chelsea up there. And we've dropped down to 5th. With 12 games played. We'll take on Bournemouth next though. Saturday game for this one. Renato Sanchez is a Swansea. He's just scored the goal in the last game for his DW. Okay, Gomez is going to come in at right back. going to start with Tom Carroll this game. Sanchez. Now we're going to start. We're going to start Ferrari. No Ross Barkley starting this game. We'll start with Ferrari and Carroll. Bonnie and Torres. Luke Shaw back in for this game as well. First start since his injury. Let's do this one against Bournemouth. Mark Stever, welcome to the streamer. How's it going, dude? Go to free agents. I looked at free agents, didn't find anyone too decent on a goalkeeper. Oh, Gersbeck has got to do better than that. That's not good to see. I mean, we've just got to put our trust in Gersbeck. We have Mulder, who's 73 rated. Gersbeck, of course, as well. Yeah. Start Barkley. The reason why we're not starting Barkley this game is because we have Chelsea next, and I don't know whether it's this midweek or whether we get any rest. And I want Barkley fresh for the Chelsea game rather than the Bournemouth game. That's why Barkley's out for this one, and there's been a few different changes as well. Tom Carroll coming in. Ferrari steps his man, and Ferrari! Oh, it's a big chance for the youngster. Federici denies him his first goal. Why not training Sanchez? Because he's on loan, and we're not allowed to train loanees without people getting mad at me. Torres' delivery on the corner, attacked by Alfie Mawson. It's going to dip over the bar. Federici's kick. Who's ball through? Josh King tries to get in there, but some good defending by Alfie Mawson. Just to use his body and not allow Josh King to get away from him. There's Renato Sanchez. Ferrari, tackled by Pugh. Josh King bounces it into a Afobe. Now Mahoney. Back into Benicophobe, and then Mahoney again. Mawson's tackle, but Mahoney gets through. Fernandez's tackle stops him. Clearance only finds Afobe, and King in the box, and Gersbeck saves down well. Howard, welcome to the stream, man. How's it going, dude? Baturski as well. How's it going, bro? Welcome to the stream. Renato Sanchez. Tom Carroll. Now Luke Shaw. Started the season so well before his injury. Hopefully he can jump back into that sort of form immediately. Down this left-hand side for us. Shaw's ball in towards Torres. Movement off him from Ferrari. Ball's going to fall just behind the young midfielder. Back into Luke Shaw again. Cross comes into the back post towards Renato Sanchez. Torres and Sanchez off the post and cleared away by Wiggins. Should have started Tammy. Ball in towards Bonnie, and a tap in at the back post for Federico Fernandez. The centre-back gets his goal. What a little flick from Wilfred Bonnie at the front post. Absolutely love that, and the captain gives us the opener. Ball in by Fernando Torres, flicked by Wilfred Bonnie, back post, beats his defender to the ball, strokes it in, and we have the lead. The sub boxes haven't been working. You've been on YouTube about 10 minutes. Click the sub box, stream didn't come up. That sucks, dude. I mean, YouTube does this from time to time where they don't do that kind of thing. I don't know what to suggest if you've been clicking on and it's not been showing up. I mean, if people in the Discord, if like the first person in can copy the link from my my stream as soon as I go live, first person in can link it into the Discord, and then anyone in the Discord chat can just click the link, just so you know, it's easy for everyone to see in the Discord chat. And if anyone wants to join the Discord chat, there should be a link in the description. You guys, if you want to join it, here's Fernando Torres looking to beat Ake. Tackle Roque Mesa. Bonnie 85 won in real life. Sorry, Bonnie. Sanchez won in 85 in real life. He did, and they wouldn't let him because numbers have to be close to each other in the Premier League in real life. FIFA, you can do what the fuck you want, though. Renato. Tom Carroll. Into Bonnie. Ah, it's a good tackle. By Francis. Carroll tries to put the pressure on. Can't nick it back, though. Josh King. Turns and runs into Sanchez almost. And now here's Ferrari. Youngster wins it back for us. Now finds Fernando Torres. Good work from Torres. Ball in towards Bonnie. Punched by Federici. Oh, mistakes at the back there. And Wiggins gets very lucky that he didn't trip and allow Torres just to nick that ball. Phoebe. Needs to get a young striker. Well, we've got the youth scout guys out. Burnley game. We have 1-1 in the Burnley game. Unfortunately, last minute equaliser. Oh no, no. Gersbeck. Good tackle, Alfie Mawson. I have literally got to stop doing that. Playing out from the back on a goal kick blind. Just giving it to the fucking centre back who's not there. Tom Carroll does well. Wilfred Bonnet. Ferrari. Renato. Ball forward is blocked. Deflected away from Torres. Smith. Into the channel. Mahoney back to Smith again. Inside room. And Phobe is on his own. Gersbeck makes the save. Flag was up against Benik Phobe. We've got Abraham on loan. We could have Abraham next season. Oh my god, I'm playing short from the back again. We could bring Tammy Abraham back in next season if we wanted as well. As the young striker. If he performs for us. We have the scouts out as well. Maybe they can find us a nice young striker. If not, next season will be the place to bring in another young forward, I think. Try and get rid of maybe Jordan Ayew. Bring in some fresh blood up front. Roque Mesa. Wilfred Bonnie. Now Ferrari. Ball out wide. Into Gomez. Gets there. Joe Gomez is ball towards Bonnie. When he flicks it down, Torres goes for a bicycle kick, helps it towards Sanchez. Going to be a throw-in their way. Levi lost 4-0 on your Swansea career mode at Wembley against Spurs. How did we beat Spurs at Wembley? I think we did. I think we won 1-0. Look at those dudes. We get in at the break though. DW is the name of Arthur's sister in Arthur. It is. DW is the name of Arthur's sister in Arthur, the TV show. It also stands for Downwind apparently in DW's world. I'm sure there's been other DWs down the years as well. Mawson, good tackle on a Phobe. Oh, look at the room out wide here. And Mahoney fails to find the target. Joe Gomez. Sanchez. A Ferrari. Bonnie. Finds Luke Shaw. Mesa. Oh, that's a poor pass. Just got caught. Luckily for us, though, it's gone our way. Mesa. Tom Carroll. Room for Carroll as he turns. Deflection off Francis. It's going to be a corner. That's not me, Jenk, on the deal with the DW guy on me. Okay, cool. What, X-Men 2 at your girlfriend's yesterday? Did you enjoy that, dude? Bit of X-Men and chill. Headed by Fernandez, and he almost gets his second of the day. Rico Fernandez, the goal scorer. It's a good tackle by Luke Shaw. Coming across the other side of the pitch after that corner. Now here's Torres. Bonnie. Into Ferrari. And it's again saved by Federici. Young man looking good though. So you can get that Bonnie flick again. It's going to be flicked away. As far as Ferrari. Touch and volley. Sanchez. Mawson. Ferrari! Saved by Federici! And Ferrari could have had a hat-trick today if it wasn't for Federici. Probably the closest he's come. The other two were pretty simple saves for Federici. That one was a little bit more of a stretch for the goalkeeper. Cut out there by Federico Fernandez. Now Renato Sanchez. Ferrari. Torres. Sanchez on the overlap. Cut out by Pugh. Still in a 1-0 lead. We had a 1-0 lead snatched away from us in the last game. Don't want that to happen again. Here's Wilfred Bonny. Ithanake cuts it out. Roque Mesa. Ferrari. It's the byline. Ferrari's ball in. It's just cut behind players though. Ah, fuck, man. Change in a second. 3 or 4 tackles coming in from our defensive boys there. It's decent. Clear away from Shaw though. It's Van Mahoney. Benicophobe. All spread out wide into Pugh. And then into the box for Josh King. Josh King turns his man. Strike goalwards over the ball. Okay, that's going to be the end of Ferrari's day. He's had a very good performance here against Bournemouth. Showing he can do it in the Premier League. We're going to get Gaios on though now. Give him a chance at cam rather than the centre mid spot that he's been playing at. He was brought in to play at cam actually and play the backup role for Ross Barkley, but he's been playing more in the centre mid role. Going to get a chance at cam. What can he do? Here is Gaios. Torres wins it back for us. Tom Carroll. Into the channel for Luke Shaw. Shaw's cross is poor though, straight at Federici. Federici's kick out goes quick. We're going to win the ball back here. Here's Joe Gomez. Now Ronaldo Sanchez. That's a good little ball though into Joe Gomez. It's beautiful. Gomez. Cross comes in. Hits Francis. It's going to be a corner. Flores an amazing corner. Great play. Box it gone. Sanchez's header. And Gomez. Oh, it's in. Surely. How's that not gone in? Gomez lifts it over the goalkeeper towards the far post. And they somehow get lucky. And it doesn't end up in the back of the net. Tom Carroll. Oh, Gaius has nicked it and he's going to slide in. Wilfred Bonny. Surely this time a Federici with another save. And we just can't finish off Bournemouth here. 10 minutes to go. Hopefully we don't live to regret those misses. There is a free kick going our way. Gango wrangle on for Joe Gomez. "35-year-old Angel rang out. Ronaldo Sanchez ball in. Flicked by Torres. Oh! Goal number 7 of the season in the Premier League for Fernando Torres. And it's a wonderful looping header from the Spaniard. You don't get much better than that from Torres. Sanchez with the assist. Lovely ball by him. Crosses are OP. They definitely are. I mean, look at this. Look at this. 18-yard looping header from Fernando Torres. Beats Adam Federici in the net. Just can't reach it. And the cheeky Nando's. Cheeky Fernando's Torres with a cheeky header. And finally we have that 2-goal cushion. Surely that's enough to see this game out. Here's Josh King though. Finding Musa. Wiggins. Musa again. Blocked by Angel Rangel. Sanchez. Gaios. For Bonny. Torres. Somehow they've got away with that. Ball finds Musa though. It's into the box here and it goes goalwards. Gersbeck makes the save and it falls for Sermon, who can't finish it off. Oh, I'm doing it again, boys. Someone tell me to stop with these goddamn goal kicks. Renato Sanchez. Come on, man. Ake, forward from the back, ball forward. Fernandez deals with it. Tom Carroll helps it away. Bonnie, Torres puts past his man. And still there, Fernando Torres. Gaios tears the box, ref penalty, nothing given. And Federici manages to clear, we can't quite get the third. Fernandez finds Tom Carroll. Full-time whistle is gone. And we have another 3 points in the Premier League. That's a better performance though. We struggled against Burnley away from home. Go back to the Liberty, get the result we needed against Bournemouth, and go into the Chelsea game with a little bit of confidence. Hopefully, some fresh legs. Well, 13 shots in this one, 9 of those on target. 2 ended up in the back of the net. Do you know how to do the new fake shot? I do. I saw the video. You just like hold it back. It works well against like on Ultimate Team. I don't find it to work too well though against the AI. Again, I'll try it with other players and see if I can work it out. But for me, it's been working better against like when I play against my friend than it has been to actually play against the AI. As you can see, 4th in the Premier League now, 13 games down, same points as Manchester United and just 3 points off top of the table City. If Arsenal win their next game, though, they do go back top of the table on 30 points. We have Chelsea next in a huge game at Stamford Bridge. Should be an interesting one. Hopefully we can get the win there. Then we have a Saturday game against Stoke and we're going to be going into December. We're already almost in December. We've been playing matches. We haven't really simmed any games yet. And we're almost in December already. This seems to go a little bit quick. This first season with the Swans. And the head of Bakayoko glitches like fuck for some reason. Okay, let's get that off the screen. That looks disgusting. It's still going. Okay, so we're going to go with Wilson and Boney up front. Barkley, Sanchez, Fur, Messer. We'll go with Van der Hearn, Fernandez, Flanagan. We'll go with Shaw as well. At least the players' stamina is better than it would have been last FIFA. Last FIFA, if you had a game at the weekend, you had a game midweek, you couldn't play the same players. It was literally impossible. You could see the players who played in the last game have still got a good amount of stamina to compare to this one, so you can play 2 games in a week and not be absolutely fucked. I don't think these guys are going to survive until the Stoke game, though. But yeah, I mean, it's better the way the stamina works. Obviously, players, you know, can play more than 1 game in a week, especially, you know, if they're vital players for you. So yeah, I mean, hopefully it stays like that throughout the year and they don't mess around with stamina. Make sure, boys, you drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. That'd be very much appreciated. My first Swansea stream that got allowed on YouTube, which I think was episode 2, has now got 1,000 views on it. So that's doing really well. I mean, obviously, I expect it to go up. And yeah, it seems to be getting some good traction. 1,000 views. Second one's got like 500, then like 200 from the day before, and maybe 100 from yesterday. So the streams are doing pretty well right now. That first one that it managed to get up, rather than, you know, I don't think it was episode 1. I think it was episode 2, because obviously episode 1 got banned by the FA. Obviously, people know about that glitch that happened on YouTube. Oh, it's given away. Wilfred Wilson. Oh, good time tackle. Almost an early chance here. Chelsea don't look like they've got a first team out. Oh, what? Oh. On the back. That shot. Don't they? See in a bit. Just went up. Okay, let me just take a look at this Chelsea line. I know they're attacking. Bad time to do this. Morata, Kennedy, Musonda, Kante, Bakayoko, Baba, Rudiger, Clark, Slater, Christensen, Oliveira, Delac in goal. Chelsea, come on, man. Why would they disrespect us like that? We're a Premier League side who have done well so far this season. They've gone and put a load of kids out. That's a good ball through. Ross Barkley is in here. Ross Barkley, surely. Oh, Delac saves. Barkley should be putting us ahead. Just for sure, we're panting, will you? Morata into Bakayoko. Strides through the middle of the park. Still Bakayoko. And Morata lays it off for Kennedy. And it's 1-0 to Chelsea. Gosh. Barkley had a chance to give us the lead. Kennedy, though, takes his chance and gives Chelsea the lead. Here's Luke Shaw. Sanchez. Giving away to Christensen. Kennedy. Morata. Oh, we had two players there, and Kennedy still gets the ball. Trying to get on fire. Ronaldo Sanchez this time. Sanchez's ball in towards Wilson. Couldn't quite get there. It's flicked away. Sonda. Pressured by Wilfred Bonny. Oliveira. Oh, fucking too easy, man. Here's Charlie Musonda. Puts it around Luke Shaw. Says, see you later. Away he goes. Oh, then the fake shot. Luke Shaw, though, in the end, just about gets a toe in and nicks it back for us. Barkley into Leroy Fer. Sanchez. Wilson. Roque Mesa. Renato. Now Flanagan. All crossed in. 18-yard header from Leroy Fer is not going to trouble him. Why are we modding Jack's girlfriend and unmodding Jack? Morata could be in again here for Chelsea. Low cross. Flanagan just has to deal. Her name's Catherine. Very Welsh name, Jack. Barkley, good tackle. There's the ball. Abba punts it back down forward. Fernandez heads away. Leroy Fer flicks it in to Ross Barkley. And the back heel back into Leroy Fer. Too congested in this Chelsea defence. Tackle by Van der Hearn, and they're going to get a free kick anyway. Wilfried. Roque Mesa. Into Renato Sanchez. Then we've got Callum Wilson ahead of him here, Sanchez. And then he just runs into a tackle from Oliveira. I don't even know who that guy is. Smashing in tackles left, right and centre. Putting us to shame at the moment, this Chelsea reserve side. Doing us. It's Kennedy, the goal scorer for Chelsea. In Kennedy again. From post. There by Mesa. Ball deep into the back post. Leroy Fer heads away. Wilson has it down. Christensen. Kante, tackled by Fernandez. It's going to be another Chelsea corner. From post, Fur flicks it into Ross Barkley for some reason. Now Wilson has it again. This time coming break. Flano, heavy touch. Rudiger just nicks it too easy. Flano uses his upper body strength to see off Rudiger. Leroy Fur, we're going too quickly. We need to slow this down, get possession and try and break this Chelsea team down. At the moment, it's just rushed by us. And it's not working out. Fur, Roque Mesa, Sanchez, Barkley. Wilfred Bonnet, it falls to him nicely and he fires it over the top. That was his chance. Bite, DW is going. Okay, dude. See you later, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate the visit. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Morata, heavy touch. Back into Charlie Masonda. It's for goal. Gersbeck makes the save. Barkley touches it into Wilson. Is he onside here? Callum Wilson. Big chance for Wilson. Saved by Delac again. This goalkeeper. Proving the haters wrong. And making some saves. Half time or a goal down. Jack Brown, welcome to the stream. We've got 30 minutes left on access. Sucks, dude. I got the full game. I think I had like 4 hours left on my access. And then I just bought the fucking early release. Oh, some beautiful feet from him. Rudiger. He's got through him. It's Ross Barkley. It's blocked and cleared away. Van der Hearn, good header. Kennedy spins flan out. Okay, Messi gets back in there. Oh, Kennedy's nicked it. Okay, Messi, I think, would have got to the ball first there. For some reason, had stopped. Sanchez. Barkley. Aboni. Renato Sanchez. Fernandez. Now Flanagan. Wilson, ball in. It's not a great one. Oh, it's flick and almost again. The body flick at the front post works. This one's going to find its way through to Luke Shaw though. Then Eden Hazard nicks it from Shaw. Luke Shaw's nicked it back though. Luke Shaw cuts it into Wilson. And there is the equalising goal. Callum Wilson gets it. Mistake at the back here. After Hazard nicks it. I don't know who's giving it away. Shaw cuts it in. Wilson finishes it. And we have our equaliser. Jack's getting the game Friday. But then he's out all afternoon. That sucks. You're going to play Friday night. You're not going to pay extra money just for 3 days. I did. It's definitely worth it because I'm getting 3 days of streams out of it. Also packs on FIFA Ultimate Team. Also got Ronaldo on Ultimate Team. Oh no, Hazard. Great tackle, Flanagan. We look desperate, but we got it done. Here's Sanchez. Barkley. Back to Renato Sanchez. And with a little bit of room here, Renato. Tackled by Clark Slater. Kante finds Masonda. Flanagan using his strength. Clearance with Van der Hearn only finds Eden Hazard though. Masonda, Morata, Van der Hearn is in there. Look at the tightness in that middle of the park. Can't find a way through. Kante. Tackle Leroy Fur. Dispossesses his man. Sanchez. Mesa into Wilfred Bonny. Can he just get going here, Wilfred? Oh, I tried to double turn. It's not going to work. Where are we on 70 minutes? In a huge game. Luke Shaw keeps that ball in play. Roque Mesa. Barkley. Sanchez giving it away. Kante. I'll get a trip on him. Luke Shaw, though, gets a good tackle. Can slide the ball away. It's going to be a throw-in now. Okay, we're going to get Torres on for Boney. And we're going to get Gaios on for Fur. Leave Ferrari for now. Torres can be a hero, baby. By Torres, Barkley, Wilson nicks it in front of Moses, and Torres has nicked it in front of Moses, and Torres down on the tackle from Christiansen. Barkley's won it back for us. Torres is still down in the area. Sanchez, Barkley, Torres is up and looks okay. Barkley will get to the byline. Sanchez is cross blocked by Christiansen. Renato pressuring. Sanchez! Oh, and he's put it wide. What a chance. What a chance for Renato. What the fuck are Ali and Shane? Shane, I don't think's joined in about 3 years. He comes in every once in a while, says hey. Says, oh, I'm thinking about returning. Ali, you know, he came in last week at some point. I think on Friday. On Thursday, he missed the stream because it's Thursdays. And he was like, okay, obviously once you start streaming FIFA, I miss it because it's Thursday. Then he come in on Friday. Said he's going to be back in the streams, but hasn't been in since. Torres is breaking away here. Torres, oh, fuck. They're like saves. If he missed that and that went in, that would have been hilarious, but it's not gone in. 10 minutes to try and win this game against Chelsea. Gaios turns beautifully. Slips it in towards Callum Wilson. Wilson puts it across. It's going to be cleared away by Christiansen. Wilson has it again. He's going to get a ball in the box towards Ferrari. And the referee has given offside already. The ball didn't even get there. Fuck you, game. Charlie Masonda. Morata. Tackled by Mark van der Hearn, new player. Flano. Wilson. Twisting and turning and finding Fernando Torres. Torres going to sprint away with his fresh legs. Torres' ball in, and I want it back post, and he doesn't put it back post. Come on, man. Masonda. Hazard, break for Chelsea late on in the game. Puts it into Morata. Van der Hearn again. Just absolutely brilliant today. Ferrari pokes it towards Torres. Bakayoko tries to switch the play in towards Eden Hazard. Flanagan deals with it well. Is there a chance here for us to win this game? It's Ferrari coming forward with the ball. And he cuts inside Carter Slater. And still Ferrari, and the referee doesn't give him the chance to be the hero, baby. And we end this game level at 1-1. Kennedy gave them the lead. Managed to peg them back through Callum Wilson. We take a 1-1 draw. That's unlucky. Running against Atletico today. Hopefully don't get smashed. Okay, welcome to the stream, dude. How's it going? Can Ferrari be my client, please? Everyone's asking for Ferrari. No one gets Ferrari. Sorry, bros. TD, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay. Monthly scouting update. This guy's not good enough. This guy's not good enough. This guy's not good enough. Jack's got to go. Okay, dude. See you later, man. Thanks for coming in. How does the client rule work? Basically, RKA Rocks, the client is, if you suggest a player and we sign him, you become his agent, he becomes your client, and then you get say on transfers, things like that. Mainly that people just brag about that their players score goals and things, and you know, having good performances. But it's mainly what it should be is the fact that you get say on transfers whether we sell the player or not. But yeah, like I said, it's usually people just say that their clients score goals. Jenk, yes. Trap out, what's up, dude? By Clivert or Dolberg? Dolberg went to Newcastle this career mode, so can't buy Dolberg this season. Could possibly go for Clivert though. There's another rule. Trap out, what do you want to say, dude? On Mrs. Jenk. Is Mrs. Jenk even in here? Pretty sure Mrs. Jenk is a mod. Okay, Ferrari, Barkley, Firm, Messer. Abraham Torres. Olsen, Mawson. Rangel can start. Gomez can start. Okay, that's how we're going to look against Stoke. No, there's nothing else to eat. Go and play, please. Nothing else to eat. I'm telling you now, there's nothing else. Stop asking. The fourth time. I see Owen more instead of Clivert. Yeah. I didn't actually use Clivert last FIFA. He was supposed to be at the end of FIFA a real starter sign. From Belgium, so I want to see players from Belgium or the Netherlands. Coming up next, Shaqiri. Piece of glass in your shoe. Need right back in the future. You recommend Jenkinson? The YouTube era. Okay. Away to Stoke. Jack Butlands. Live from the Stoke FC Stadium. Is that the name of the stadium? Fernando Torres just passed that to himself. That's how good he is. Rangel. Promoting's nicked that. Start for the young Ferrari though in the Premier League today. Shaqiri could be in already here. And the youth, and it could be 1-0. Mark Richards, welcome to stream, man. How's it going? Sign Woodburn. We tried to sign Woodburn actually. I don't think it happened in the end. I think the deal broke down for whatever reason. I think Jurgen Klopp just stormed out on us, but yeah, we'll take a look. Oh, that's a beautiful goal from Joe Allen. He picked out the top corner, and Stoke have the lead. Gersbeck gets nowhere near it. He missed the corner flag with the celebration though. It's lucky it falls to him. He takes it well and just finds the top corner. Joe Tats, welcome to stream as well. And how's it going? By Ronaldo Vieira from Leeds. Not in the transfer window right now, boys. Not in the transfer window right now, but when we get there in December, in January, we are in December right now. Not too long. Don't have a huge amount of money. Fernando Torres though, and it's a good save by Butland. What position to look for in particular? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens as far as goings out. We're going to need a right back eventually because we don't have... Flanagan's on loan this season and Angel Rangel's 35. The next season we're definitely going to need a right back. For sure. Leroy Furt into Tammy Abraham. Rory. Torres. Puts the ball into Rangel. Ball towards the head. Barkley. Furt. Abraham. Roque Mesa. And Leroy Furt. Olsen's ball in, and it's attacked by Torres, and Butland punches it over the top. If I players outside transfer to come in January, yes, I know that, Joe. Unfortunately, we don't have any money. We don't have any money, so we only have like 2 mil, so we can't do any transfers outside the transfer window and bring them in when they come in January. Unfortunately, Rory wants that down. Torres almost gets his level. Joe Allen slips it into Banat. All across the box. Olsen had to win that header. Did really well in the end. There's Ross Barkley. Oh, I didn't see Ben Johnson hanging back there. Tammy Abraham, I thought, was in. Was going to bring in Jack Wilshere, I think, on a pre-contract, wasn't we? That was going to be the main plan for January transfer window. Like I said, we'll see if we can sell some players who we want to get rid of. Narsing in particular. Torres shifting it well. Fires low. Butland again saves. And denies Torres another goal. Oh, she's Coro. How many tattoos I do? I have 1 tattoo. Plans to get a sleeve on my arm. Or half sleeve on my arm though. When I have money for that shit. Right now just the 1 tattoo. Some people know what it is, some people probably don't. There's Roque Mesa. Torres tries to turn and this one's over the bar. How much was Barkley? Barkley was 22 million. 22 million, so not too bad, honestly, for the rating that he is. You know, 82 rated, 22 mil. Can't really argue with that. Luke Shaw cost us 14 mil as well from Manchester United. They were the 2 big signings, and then of course we bought a few pieces with the remaining money. There's Ferrari for Roque Mesa. Torres. Ferrari skips over the tackle from Cameron. And Leroy Furt. Torres again with a little skill shift. This time shot was blocked. That's been Torres' main thing to do this season so far. A little turn on the edge of the box. Going to be cut out well. Leroy Fur coming forwards. And on his back though. Once Ferrari. Gets a little bit of space for himself. Torres. Oh, cross almost gets in. It's going to be cut out though. Got a tattoo on my man, it's a circle. I do have a tattoo on my pec. Torres. Don't know why he's still taking corners. I want Barkley on the corners, if I'm honest. I need to change that. First though, let's concentrate on getting this game sorted out. Ball into the box. 4 for Mamadou Diouf. Mawson though stands up well. Almost half time. Maybe a counter attack on here for us. Barkley. Torres. Leroy Fur. Back to Torres. Barkley, still Barkley and Bernat. Don't know if he knew much about the block, but he gets it in. It's going to be a corner just before the break for us. Torres is ball in towards Barkley. Headed away though. Ferrari shifts it. Ferrari, deflection on the strike. It's hit Tammy Abraham. It's going to be half time. A goal down at the moment to Stoke after a finish from Joe Allen into the top bins. Beck couldn't do anything about that one. That's Barkley. Ferociousness in the midfield. What do we want to see from Ross? Torres. Ferrari. Roque Mesa. To Martin Olsen. Abraham. Torres. I'll come back for him. It won't. Olsen wins the ball back for us though. Third. Now Roque Mesa. That's Barkley. Roque Mesa. Barkley's on again here. A little bit of room for Barkley. Opens up. Ferrari. And now into Olsen. It's good football. Chipped in towards Torres. And it's not going to go in. I'm a Swansea supporter. No, I'm a Liverpool fan, as it said in the chat. Yep, Liverpool fan, but Swansea just felt like a decent team to do a career mode. We did one last FIFA with Swansea, and it was a really good career mode. So, with the signings that they made, especially Roque Mesa, who was, you know, we did a career mode with Las Palmas last FIFA as well. And Roque Mesa was a really good player for us, and I wanted to use him again this FIFA. So, Roque Mesa, you know, the signing. Renato Sanchez, of course, as well. On loan is a really good signing, and we just wanted to use Sanchez. So they're just, you know, a decent team to use and a decent team to try and, you know, get to a really good European standard with. It's Ferrari. It's opened up for the youngster, and he's hits it, and it's going to go wide of the post. I don't usually do Liverpool career modes. I did one last year. It wasn't really that serious. I don't like to do big teams, really. Okay, Messi. Messi is I can't say he is. Doof. Skips through one. Shaqiri gets tackled by Martin Olsen. And Leroy Furt. Ferrari takes it over. Bad decision making for Ferrari. Decision was to fall over as he got tackled. Jack's a Liverpool fan. Howard's a Liverpool fan. Trappow's a Liverpool fan. Charles a Sunderland fan. RKO's a Chelsea fan. Parchuckle's a some team in Saudi Arabia fan. We know crossing's OP. Can we get a header on this? We can't. It's way too straight. Not enough bend on it. Straight to Jack Butland. Shawcross picks up a yellow card. With the tackle a moment ago. Here's Roque Mesa. Leroy Furt. Barkley. Slips it in a Martin Olsen. The left back coming from the right hand side. Olsen into Fernando Torres. And he's going to score again. Fernando Torres still just being the hero. We're level. 66 minutes. He's got his goal. 7, I think, now in the Premier League for Fernando Torres. He's put Anderlecht to Man City. Oh, fair one, dude. FIFA 18 Rosenberg got a 91 pace centre back. Do they really? Damn. Liam Kelly, welcome to stream, man. How's it going, dude? 8 goals. 8 goals in the Premier League for Torres. I missed one, but he's got 8. GG's Fernando Torres. People doubted us when we signed Torres for sure. Why have we signed Torres? What are you doing that for? He's only going to age and he's going to be terrible. Well, at the moment, he's one of the Premier League top goal scorers. Heavy touch from Affalay. Olsen wins it back but can't clear it. Shaqiri keeps possession for Stoke. Low ball comes in. Rangel clears. Play into Ferrari. Now Leroy Furt. Back into Nicolai Ferrari. And back into Leroy Furt. And now into Tammy Abraham. And Abraham with a chance here. It's Abraham and it's going to go straight at Butland. We need to get a better finish on that. Welcome to the stream, Liam. All headed forward. Head up into the air. I feel like Stoke looking to pressure on again here. Olsen with a good tackle. Oh, goes down on the turn. Ferrari can just clear this one. We're going to want to throw in 76 minutes. Let's see if we can make a couple changes. Okay, let's get Gaius on, resting Barkley. Let's get Sam Klukas on as well. Why not for Leroy Fer? Klukas hasn't played much football since joining. Give him a go in the midfield. 2 fresh legs to try and see out this game. Which tries to stay Liverpool, not like Chelsea. There's a lot of players like that. You could say the same sort of thing. I love Torres when he was at Liverpool firing goals. My kind of striker, you know, quick, in behind, great at finishing. Gaius, nice little step over. Oh, what a goal! It's finally found the back of the net for Gaius, and he surely wins the game with 10 minutes to go. Impact substitution. Yes, please. Beautiful little step over, shifts it across, beats 2 defenders, and fires past Jack Butland. What a finish that is. He's the best post player. I mean, that's just some real quality. We needed something like that today as well. The game has been very difficult, and Gaius comes off the bench, fresh legs, beautiful little step over. Possibly then wins the game for us with 10 minutes to go. Olsen brings it out of his feet. Can't win it back there. Affale was back there. Ball goes up his channel. There's Alfie Mawson. Sam Klukas. Olsen. High pressure game from Stoke incoming. Klukas just move the ball quickly, decisively. It's Messa. It's Gaius. Has he got another one in him? Gaius is balling low. It's hit Ferrari. And that ball's going to find its way through to Tammy Abraham. Keeps it in play. Olsen. Oh, it's a beautiful ball from Olsen. What a pass. Abraham. It's Ferrari and he can't connect with it. Oh, what a chance for Ferrari. The ball put back in. My moustache is really itching right now. It's still my fucking head in, man. And Ferrari latches on. I can't score. But Black's going up. Oh, it's too fast. Gaius hits the channel for Fernando Torres. He's getting inside Shawcross. Up defender though. Doesn't leave a leg in on him. Charlie Adams. Passing from Stoke. Affale. The youth. Inside, Rankel was there. We're going to clear it. And the full-time whistle has gone. And we have turned this game around and we've got to win. Gaius with a winning goal. After Stoke led through Joe Allen, Fernando Torres gets us level. And Gaius with his first goal for the club. An absolute screamer. 14 shots. Dominated that away game. We get 3 points away from home. That's another big 3 points. We keep on winning. Into December, we're still in a shout of European places at this point. Unless things go terribly wrong, we're currently joint top of the table. Man City got that game in hand. Arsenal have got a few games in hand, to be fair. We've got the points on the board. Is it raining? 1 second, please. It's just started absolutely pissing it down. It's fucking smashing it down outside. West Bromwich Albion is the next game. Three emails. I'm not sure what these emails are going to be. Man City is the game after West Brom on a Tuesday night, so we're going to have to just think about this one. Thanks, boss, from Ryan Blair, the guy who hasn't stepped foot on the pitch all season. Really? They just went with white on all of their goddamn kits? Are you serious? West Brom? Go to the free agent search Ivory Coast goalkeeper. East free agent goalkeeper. I've set the team up though. Remind me after this game to do it. Okay, Ayu Wilson, Gaios, Cam, Carol Sanchez Mesa, Olsen Mawson Fernandez Flano. After this game, it's Man City, where I've rested a few players. We've got Mulder's back keeper as well, yeah, but we've signed Gersbeck, which is why Gersbeck's playing. Gareth Barry making his 2000th Premier League game. Ferrari and the red kit. Ferrari started last game, so got to give some other players a chance, especially after Gaius' goal a second ago. Good ball by Wilson into Jordan Ayew. Ayew's ball in towards Wilson. It's going to fall for Roque Mesa. It's going to fall for Wilson. I think he's offside. He's not. It's going to count. Callum Wilson scores again. 2 minutes into this game, ball chipped back in. It's headed away. It falls to Roque Mesa. Poor defending, and Wilson on the spot puts it in to the back of the net after 2 minutes. I thought he was offside. Flag wasn't raised, and we have a 1-0 lead. PSG leading by goal signal already. Shit. It's that time already. Maybe I should get off and go watch some Champions League. This could be the last game, boys. Unless, you know, there's enough of you here who want to watch more. Renato Sanchez. Mesa. Ayew. Roque Mesa. Gaios. By Johnny Evans. Now Krukowak. Hit by Rodriguez, wide of the post. Why isn't celebrating with the fans a yellow card? I don't know. Maybe that ruling happened too late in FIFA and they wanted that celebration in, you know? Wilson. Ayew. Tackle come in on him. Couldn't quite get away from his defender. Here's Gareth Barry. And he cut out by Flano. And Gibbs decided to bring that ball down. That's a poor clearance. And Carroll. Ayew flicks it over his head and couldn't quite latch onto it. Was high in the air. Going backwards though. for West Brom, and it's going to be picked up by Birdsmire. Tackled by Renato Sanchez. Gaios into Wilson. Straight into Kieran Gibbs though. West Brom looking dodgy with the passing. Ricardo punts it forward. Olsen should be able to deal with it. Roque Mesa. Gaios, what the fuck is that ball doing? It's flying around the pitch now for some reason. All possessed as it finds Jay Rodriguez. Cuts it. Gareth Barry side netting. That should be the equalising goal for West Bromwich Albion. Poor miss from the experienced midfielder Gareth Barry. Mesa into Sanchez. Gaios. Now Tom Carroll. Couldn't quite get away from his defender again. Skill moves on the edge of the box isn't working for us right now. Gareth Barry. Rodriguez cut out by Flano. Rocco Mesa picks up the loose ball. Here's Martin Olsen for us. Gaios into Ayew. Tackled by Johnny Evans. And West Brom all of a sudden have looking a little bit better defensively. They started up pretty poor. Let's see a Chadley. Always scored against me on FIFA 17. West Brom was definitely our bogey team. Ball into the front post. Flano will clear it away. Oh, that's a heavy tackle as we rage for the ball. Garak got out by Olsen. Now here's Gaios. I don't think Lukarak will want to follow him. Now Wilson. Jordan Ayew. And Carroll's going to get caught by Claudio Jakob. Okay, Mesa, Carroll, and Wilson. Oh, referee, that's got to be a card as well. It's FIFA 17? Nah, bro, it's FIFA 18, dude. Someone see welcome to the stream there, bro. Get a card only for Kagawak. Renato Sanchez picks this ball up meaningfully. Sanchez's strike goes well over the bar. Aaron Gibbs his ball forward. Gaios. Wilson. Turn of pace from Callum Wilson. Into the box, chip ball in, and oh, we almost find Jordan Ayew, but it's going to be cleared away. Oh, clearance that was come straight back to us. Gaios. Carroll. Straight at Krikawak. Carroll's going to nick it back though. Put his body in there. Gaios. Reflection on the cross. Mile managed to get a punch to it. Ayew. Carroll. Wilson. Gone back in a mile again as he clears it. Almost half time. We've had a dominating first half here for us. Gaius' flick. Ayew looks to turn on it. Evans is there again though. Evans seems to be their only defender. The rest of them just kind of just look real shaky. Johnny Evans is the only decent defender who's keeping his calm at the moment. Gaius can break through here, and this could be his second goal in as many games. It is his second goal in as many games. Gaius scores again. Beautiful finish from the midfielder. That's 2-2. We will take that very nicely on the stroke of half time. I think we're good for our 2-0 lead as well. Heavy touch, breaks in behind with his pace. Has a little look up, beats the goalkeeper at his near stick, rolls it past him. Second Premier League goal. Scored last time out, gets the nod at camp. Came off the bench, of course, and scored in that game. And now he's starting this one because of that goal, and he gets himself another. Sanchez. Room already for Olsen. West Brom just look very poor defensively. And look at the room for Wilson. Throws his head at it. Guys went from really shit to good. I mean, he was playing centre mid. He was brought in to play cam. 2 games he's been at cam. He's scored 2 goals. Games where he's been playing centre mid, he hasn't scored. 2 games at cam, 2 goals. Gaius maybe just wants that cam spot. Gaius is going to find Tom Carroll. How are you? And Wilson beats his man to the byline. Are you? Free header, 3-0. Absolute destroyed West Brom today. Jordan Ayew gets his goal. His first one since that unbelievable bicycle kick. Wilson does the hard work, gets to the byline, little dink back in, free header in the box, and West Brom again, they've just got to look at themselves defensively here and say, this is not good enough. Johnny Evans, looking at his teammates, he's probably to blame for that one though. He's lost Jordan Ayew in the box. Cannot do that. It's 3-0. Brom finally looking like they're going to wake up here. Here's Morrison. Easy tackle though by Flano. Flanagan's tackle. Ball pops out. Goes on the other side. Emil West Brom throwing. Chadley. Ball whipped in. On it down. Roque Mesa. Into Renato Sanchez. Ayew offside. Definitely against Wilson. He's headed that ball in Miles' face. Ref will take the free kick then, please. Thank you very much. Roque Mesa. Gaius. Wilson. Ayew looks to flick the turn. Tackle. Easy defending for John Flanagan. Federico Fernandez. Tom Carroll. Mesa. Sanchez. And get his name on the score sheet. He's had a quiet day though today, Renato. Brings that ball back for us. Carroll. Gaius. Oh, beautiful from Jordan Ayew. Oh, that would have been stunning goal from Ayew off the bar. Wilson looks to win it back. There's a tangle of bodies. 2 players down, injured. Unbelievable though from Jordan Ayew. Lovely little turn from him. Here's Gaius picking the ball up. And shifted past Morrison. Rondon. Barry. Over to Phillips. Sanchez puts the pressure on. Gersbeck makes his saves. Into the channel for Jordan Ayew to chase. And Jordan Ayew nicked it. And Wilson. And Renato Sanchez! A good strike. Melhill with a save. All rolling. Flanagan gets a tackle. Let's get Ferrari on. And let's get, in fact, now that's Sam Klukas, Roque Mesa at this point as well. Fernandez puts one on Johnny Evans' face. West Brom look to push men forward. Rory. Fresh legs. Renato Sanchez lays it into Flanagan. Flanagan to Ferrari. Tackled by Gareth Barry. Johnny Evans pressured. Did it well though. Now there's actually a break on here for West Brom. Ball comes in to the back post, and it's Johnny Evans, and Gersbeck denies him a goal. Chadley's ball in. Morrison blocked by Carroll. Gersbeck will come and claim it. Olsen on the spin. Ferrari. Gareth Barry, that was just making Ferrari look bad out there. Barry has shown him what Premier League midfielder looks like. 5 minutes to go in this game. Ball in low to Johnny Evans. Bad touch by the centre-back though. And now here's Renato Sanchez on the breakaway for us. We've got bodies forward here. Sanchez is going to find Jordan Ayew. 2 in the box for Jordan Ayew to pick out. Ayew. Ferrari and Boesmeihill makes a save eventually. And of course, is stopping Ferrari getting his first goal for the club. This one heading top bins. And the goalkeeper gets his fingertips to it. And denies the midfielder a goal. Ayew ball in. Headed away. It's going to fall for Ferrari. Touch and strike goes low and wide of the post. And that one is a poor attempt. While we're in their wake at home. Levi, because the West Brom kit, basically, they was all white. So I couldn't wear the home white kit because they've all got white on them. I didn't want it to look too bad, so I just put the away kit on at home. Ferrari nicks that back for us. Olsen. Renato. Olsen. Full-time whistle. 3-0. Big win over West Brom. Why do goalkeepers hate Ferrari? I know, right? They just won't let him score. They won't let him be the hero that we need him to be. But Tony Pulis's men were embarrassed out there. Poor defensively. Poor going forward. The result shows that. Another big 3 points for us. Coming at home. Early goal from Callum Wilson. Takes his goal very well after 2 minutes. Gaios then scores his second in 2. And Jordan Ayew as well. With a goal to seal the 3-0 victory. Dominating performance. Not much to do for Gersbeck in goal. Just one save that he had to make. Couple of collect. 3 clean sheets in 5 games for Gersbeck as well. Got a chuckle keeping the stats down. That'll do very nicely. A nice win on the board. And Man City is the next game on a Tuesday night. Are we top of the table right now? I feel like we're top of the table right now. If we beat Man City, I'll go to Legendary just because it's looking a little bit too easy. I mean, we're playing well, but we started poorly. I finally got the hang of the game, I think. But if we beat City, next stream will go to Legendary just because, you know, we can't be top of the table. And even after City played their game in hand, we're still top. I mean, Arsenal, who are now 5th, have got 2 games in hand and can go joint on points with Aston Manchester United. So at the moment, you know, we're top. We're not clear top. Goalkeeper from Ivory Coast, who's on the free agents. You mean this guy? I mean, this guy's got 59 to 69. 29-year-old. 6'3". Look like he's got great stats. I mean, I think Gersbeck is just better than him. I mean, we could sign him just 68 rated. I mean, we'll sign him to sell him, but I don't think it's going to make much of an impact on the team, to be honest. Drop out. A free agent called Church is up. Simon Church. He's 29 as well. Club at the moment, apparently. We'll scout him. Again, we could bring him in because he's Welsh, but he was it Church or was it a different guy I'm thinking of? But it was like a really good prospect when they was younger. Never really materialised into anything. Stop Ferrari in the City game. I don't think we can stop Ferrari in the City game. We've got to go full strength, although Renato Sanchez is slightly tired. How's Ferrari looking? Not tired, but... And the home of Fernando, Shaw, Rangel, Mesa, First, Sanchez, Barkley, Torres, Bonnie up top. Oh, let's go. Ferrari's been terrible loading out, says Mark. Loan out Ferrari to Sunderland. He was at Charlton. Simon Church was at Charlton. Plays Arbe in goal. Gersbeck right now has kept 3 clean sheets in 5 games. He's not too bad right now. I don't think we have a goalkeeping problem. We're good. Ferrari's he's a hero right now. We can't not getting rid of Ferrari. He's getting game time. He's getting experience with the club. Kevin De Bruyne versus Ross Barkley. Okay, like I said, if we win this game, we'll go to Legendary. Gabi Jesus to start with Aguero, and he's given the ball away already. For Bonnie. Barkley. Rangel. Up against Benjamin Mendy. Cross was blocked. Gets a second chance at it. Blocked again by Mendy. John Stones. There's Gabi Jesus. Looks into Aguero. There's Mike van der Hearn. Mesa finds Leroy Phil at the pass. Now Luke Shaw. But back to Luke Shaw again. Shaw's cross. Torres 18-yard head is his main attribute. It's going to fall for Rangel. Room's opening up for Rangel. It's going to fall for Fernando Torres. And he's gone and scored again. It falls to him so kindly. And Fernando Torres just keeps on scoring. Rangel shot. Hits John Stones in the midriff. Falls for Fernando Torres, who fires it into the top corner on the volley. That is why we signed this guy. Absolute legend. Fernando Torres, 9 goals in the Premier League so far this season for him. That one is the pick of the bunch. A beautiful volley. Finds the top corner against Man City and gives us the lead. After an Rangel 30-yard strike. That hits John Stones. Here's Mendy looking to get City back on track as it turns. But Rangel nicks it from him. Now here's Ross Barkley. Mendy out of position. Torres I thought was going into the space but didn't. Instead we'll find Wilfred Bonny. Leroy Furt. Now into Luke Shaw. Push him away. And welcome to the stream. How's it going? Leroy Furt. Roque Mesa. Torres. On the turn. Fernando Torres always hit the ball. This guy is immortal right now. Fernando Torres is an absolute god. Turns on the edge of the box. Strikes one onto the bar. I went to his magic. He was a magic. I could have signed for Chelsea, but he said, nah, fuck that. Signed for Spurs instead. It's Con Aguero. Did he mess up? Finds Ross Barkley. Now Fernando Torres. Back into Ross Barkley. Kevin De Bruyne is getting back there, but Barkley skips away and squares it all for body. And it's 2-0. And we're going to legendary almost 100%. Wilfred doesn't celebrate against his old club. And this is just too easy. We're 2-0 up against City. And we are flying. Bonnie taps in to the almost open net. Always gaping on the far side. Wilfred is only his third goal. I've got fucking hair or something. There it is. I got it. Wilfred only his third goal in the Premier League for Bonnie this season. Wilfred Bonnie scoring goals for Swansea. Don't know the chant. Forgot the rhythm of it completely. Been that long since we got it, but there we go. And Rangel looks to take on Benjamin Mendy, who finally gets the better of Rangel. Ball's going to go out of play. We've got to go legendary, boys. Anyway, everyone agree that we're going to legendary after this game? Because we should not be 2-0 up and flying against Man City like this. There's Bonnie. Leroy Furt. Luke Shaw. And Fernando Torres has turned the clock back to his Chelsea days. Move that clock back to the Liverpool days, please, Fernando. Watch us lose this game 5-2 now from this player. And be like, oh, okay, let's stick on world class. Sanchez. Barkley. Leroy Furt. Now Wilfred. Back to Ross Barkley again. Did well under pressure. Shaw runs into Kyle Walker. Walker keeps the ball in play. Now he's bursting into the space left by Shaw. Kyle Walker. Into Con Aguero. And the Hearn fouls. And it's going to be a free kick. Every time you say Bonnet, I hear Bonnet. 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 Beginner. Okay, we'll go to beginner if you want, dude. I'll defend this properly. Luke Shaw just about did defend it properly. Probably would have been a corner, so Fernandez will clear his lines. Up towards Boney. Oh, what happened there? Completely just missed the ball. Torres putting the pressure on. Ball's long and straight and finds Aguero. De Bruyne in towards Gabby Jesus. The flag's gone up against him. Who scored? Wilfred Bonny got the second. Fernando Torres got the first. Both strikers on the score sheet here today so far. Luke Shaw into Wilfried. Company tucks it off from straight away. There's Aguero. This game is definitely not over when we're playing against City for sure. There's goals in this Man City side. Gabby Jesus. Kyle Walker runs into Luke Shaw, but he's still got the ball though, Walker. Gabby Jesus tackled by Federico Fernandez. Had to get it right because we had no more defenders. They would all gone to the ball. There's Ross Barkley over the top towards Fernando Torres up against Nicolas Otamendi. Otamendi gets there first. Torres stays in the hunt for the ball. Couldn't quite get to it though. Simon Roos, Akinfenwa, Magidi and Bentner. The new Swansea side. Jesus pokes it out towards Mendy, who goes for goal himself. But again, it's a poor finish. Goes high towards Fernando Torres. Flicked on, but only finds Mendy. ADB. Gabby. Yaya. De Bruyne, almost to the break. 2-0 will be nice for us. Mendy with a turn. Gabby Jesus. Mendy again. Looking dangerous. That's a good ball. We've been opened up there. What's happened defensively? I don't know. Why would we substitute just before the break? accidentally reporting somebody. You can't take Bender from Rosenborg. They need him. We need to come up against Rosenborg in the Europa League. That's what we need to do. So we need Bender to stay where he is. Okay, second half against City. 2-0 up at the Liberty. And possibly cementing ourselves as title contenders. We win this game. Got a free kick. Probably didn't need it. Luke Shaw lifts one in towards Torres. And Sanchez. And Bravo has to save. Barkley's ball in towards Fernando Torres. Ball. Find Yaya Toure. Ross Barkley nicks it. Barkley goes low. Still Barkley on the ball. Barkley, it's hit Wilfred and it won't go in. Ferrari on at 75 minutes. At the moment, 2-0 up. Seems legit just to get Ferrari on if we're still leading. Ball's going to find its way through to Fernandinho. Short pass in. De Bruyne to Aguero. In the end, Roque messes there. And he gets his clearance away as well. Company goes to the ball first though and finds Walker with a header. Ross Barkley come across. Aguero's nicked it in front of Luke Shaw. Inside to Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne then switches the play. This is better from City. Mendy with a little bit of room to find a cross. Cuts inside into the area. Finds Fernandinho. And the finish is just terrible again. For Bonnie. Torres into Ross Barkley. It should be 3 now for Barkley. It is 3. Unbelievable. City have had a lot of this game in the second half. Couple passes. We slide in Ross Barkley. And he makes it 3. Beautiful finish from Ross. He's needed a goal. He hasn't had one in a while. This is just good football into Torres. Beautiful ball in behind Vincent Kompany. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Not going to miss there. Kawani just scored a banger. Oh, jeez. Third Premier League goal for Ross Barkley. Same amount of goals now as Wilfred Bonny. Tackle Leroy first. Stood him up well. Okay, Mesa. To Torres. Renato Sanchez. So again, Luke Shaw. To the channel for Bonny. Bonny's ball in and Claudio Bravo comes and grabs it ahead of Fernando Torres. Oh, what happened there to Kyle Walker? Gabriel Jesus. Fernandinho. Again, the switch is on for Benjamin Mendy. And Rangel. Not going to be exploited again as he wins that ball back. Wilfred Bonny's header. Torres lifts it forward. To Mendy. Pressured by Barkley. Barkley fouls John Stones. They play on though. Gabriel Jesus. Mendy. Rangel's nicked it from Benjamin Mendy. Mendy must be getting tired going up and down that line all day. Now he's got to chase back on Rangel. Fernando Torres. Bonny. Over the top of the head of the defender and into Shaw. Luke Shaw's ball into Fernando Torres and his header just couldn't get any sort of power on it. And eventually City are going to clear it away. Great delivery though from Luke Shaw, that one. Finding Torres well. Here's Leroy Fer taken out off the ball. Ross Barkley. Bonny. Sanchez. Torres. To shift for a couple of defenders. Couldn't quite do it. Fernandinho into Mendy. Walker. Tackle. Ref says not so much. Zul Zila Gamer Iron, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Okay. 65 rated already, Ferrari. We'll get him on. We'll get Tammy on as well. And we'll also get Gaios on in the midfield for Leroy Fur. Did you hear about Everton wanting Cavani? Did they really? They've seen all this Neymar versus Cavani shit, and they're like, you know what? We can cash in on that. We'll get a straight swap for Wayne Rooney. Is that the plan? I didn't hear about that. No, that's funny. Ball in the box. Ango Rango heads away. Gaios had it. John Stones. Ball into whoever that guy is. Messer now has it for us, and he's going to find Tammy Abraham. Breakaway is on as he looks for Ferrari. Mendy just uses his strength. Or knocks straight down the middle of our pitch. It's going to be offside. Sanchez to Rangel. Rangel. All of a sudden is one of the best players in the Premier League. He's having a really good game out there today. And he's had to deal with the attacks of Benjamin Mendy, Gaios, Ferrari, into Tammy Abraham. And it's 4. Abraham and Ferrari link up. Ferrari gets the assist. Tammy Abraham grabs the goal. And it's 4-0 against City with 5 minutes to go. Ball in behind was decent. Easy for the link up for Tammy Abraham. Slots it past. He gets his first goal in the Premier League season, Tammy Abraham. But he comes in the destruction of our nearest rivals for the title. As if we're actually saying that. Ferrari held it up really well and fights Tammy Abraham. Renato. And now here's Roque Mesa coming through. He cuts it into Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw goes on his own. And the penalty's going to be given. Kyle Walker brings him down, and it's a pen. And a chance for 5. I reckon it's always been one of the best players in the Prem. Bonnie, I think, was about to tap that in. Bonnie, I think, was about to score. Ferrari to take the pen. Goes back. And Ferrari scores the pen. He has his first goal at last. And it's come as the 5th goal against Man City from the spot. Nicola Ferrari finally scores in the Premier League. He's come close a few times. And it's your man Ferrari. Get in there, boys. Scores his pen. Took it well. Despite being the worst penalty taker on the pitch, he beats Claudio Bravo with ease, which has been the story of Claudio Bravo's day. And go Rangel. Now up against De Bruyne. Got Rangel just being the best player in the Prem right now. Fernandinho. Who's this guy? He's turned, and it's not going to be a clean sheet for Gersbeck. They had to nick one. 5-1. Fat man scores. Not who is this guy? Valbala makes it 5-1. And City think there's a comeback. There's no comeback. What a win. 5-1 against City. We're going to legendary for sure. Luke Shaw. There's the opener from Fernando Torres. It was a beautiful strike from Torres. Wilfred Bonny then scores. Ross Barkley, Tammy Abraham, and in the end, Nicola Ferrari. 5 different goal scorers for us. This guy, David, the fat man, got one back for City. Monte Ronaldo, welcome to the stream, dudes. Sign Carl Lafferty, he says. Penalty to Atletico versus Chelsea. Could have been 4 clean sheets in 6. It could have been. They had to ruin it for us, though. Whoever wins the pen takes the pen. That was the ruling from last FIFA. We could bring that forward if you guys want it to stay like that. I just needed Nicola to score. I just needed him to get a goal under his belt at the club. And also, no one's his agent, so it doesn't matter. Like, no one's like owns this guy. He's the team owner. You know, everyone owns this guy. Everyone's in on him. We all just gangbang him. That's the rules. Ferrari is everybody's player. We can all be proud of him. Okay, Everton is our next game. You're gonna sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, dude. Unfortunately, though, you've come right at the end of tonight's stream. Tomorrow night, 6:30 UK time, we will be back. We will be starting against Everton. December 16th we're on now. Let's have a look at the calendar. Everton, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, and Watford all to play at the end of this year. And then we start next year against Spurs. We have an FA Cup game against Wolves, which we're going to be taking very seriously because we want to win the FA Cup.
Who's this, Mustafi? Fucking Mustafi!
Fucking Mustafi! Appreciate the sub, Blondie. Appreciate that, dude. And that's going to do it for this one, though. We'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 UK time. We might be getting into transfers tomorrow after these games. Couple transfers. Not sure if we're going to be able to do too much work. Probably pre-contract Jack Wilshere to be the main target. If we can't secure him, we'll look at other options. But that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for everyone. Make sure you come back tomorrow, 6:30 UK time. I'll see you then.